Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Alicia from alicialeadum.com, and hi, it's so good to see you guys again. I just got back from a hike and decided to film today's video outside. What do you guys think? Do you like this new backdrop? I think I should start doing my videos out here, although it is starting to get colder. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to now that I think about that. But anyway, hello, I hope you guys are doing really well. In this video, I want to talk to you about what it means to be radically honest with yourself in order to live a life of authenticity and in order to live your truth. Okay, this is something that has been coming up a lot recently with a lot of people that I've been working with and people talking about this over in our new Facebook group called the Zen Babes, which I'll have the link in the description below if you want to join us. And if you watched my last video, you'll know that I have made a big decision, like a big pivot in my life and my business. Really, this whole year, this whole 2020 has been, honestly. But the most important thing that it has required me to do, that you really need to think about for yourself, is you have to learn to become very, very honest with yourself. Okay? And what do I mean by this? I mean looking at every area of your life and asking what is working and what's not working. Okay, so you want to be careful. You don't want to just focus on, okay, this isn't working in my life or this isn't working and blah, blah, blah. And there are times that you need to, work through that thing, right? Because that is in alignment with you. And you know when something's in alignment, it's like, it just feels like yes, like you feel it in your gut. It's like a yes kind of feeling. When it's out of alignment, it just feels a little off. It feels like you are doing something that maybe you feel like you should be doing, or this is where I was for a while, you aren't ready to be fully honest with yourself about how it's not fully there. Do you know what I mean? Like, you tell yourself that it's there. And in my personal experience, I think a lot of this requires time and a lot of healing for things to integrate. So the only reason you're drawn to this video, the only reason you're drawn to this is because there's something in your life that you need to learn to be really authentically honest with yourself about. And you're getting closer to honoring what that is, right? And so it's just so important that we look at every area and say, okay, where am I really happy and what's really working for me and what do I really love to do? Because this is the foundation of your happiness. This is the foundation of creating a life that you love. But then at the same time, you have to be brave and have the courage to look at what is not working. And then the most important thing after is to take action to change it. Okay? It's one thing to recognize, okay, this might not be working for me, but then staying in something and doing something for longer than it needs to, right? We need to follow this with inspired action. Okay, so once you understand, once you see what that is, go within. It requires you to tune within, turn within, not outside of you. Oh, it's working for this person, it should work for me. Or, I look up to that person, so this should be working out for me. Or my parents want me to do this, or the people around me want me to do that, or blah, blah, blah. It should be working. Release all of that, tune in, get radically honest. Where am I unhappy? What's not working here? And, okay, I recognize this. Now, what am I willing to do to shift it? Okay, that's the part 2 of this video, which is the determination, the commitment, and the devotion, and the bravery to actually take action to create that change. You're really essentially co-creating, right? Manifesting between you and the universe, right? But with this video, I want you to really just leave this message of looking yourself in the mirror and starting this process. And this process might take some time. It's nothing that you can rush, and I encourage you not to rush it. I've done that before. didn't work out because you're like, okay, yeah, I need to change something, right? This isn't working. So it's like the quick knee-jerk reaction thing. You don't want to do that either. You want to give yourself the grace, the compassion, and the time, and the deep self-reflection. Okay? Going within, tuning in, looking yourself in the mirror, asking yourself better questions. This is one thing that Tony Robbins says all the time. If you want a better life, you need to ask yourself better questions, right? So asking ourselves. So sometimes like we think we're doing all the right things, and you may be doing the right things, but it doesn't feel right for you, or it doesn't feel like it's fully in alignment for you and your life and your happiness, and you're not fully, throat chakra, fully expressing and living your own unique, authentic, divine truth. And we actually need that from you, okay? If more people were living their truth and standing in their power and fulfilling their passion and living a life that they love, think of how much healing that would provide the world. Think about that. Think about if all of your neighbors, everyone that you're around is just going around lit up by life and so happy by what they're doing, and we're all supporting each other. And here's the thing, not everyone's going to be passionate about the same things. We all have a unique path and purpose for a reason. And so if we all truly follow that, it would just change everything. Like everything would be changed. So this is really, really important that you do this for yourself. And, you know, not chasing the money, not chasing the status, not chasing the title of anything. It's stepping back and saying, what do I love to do? What is important to me? What are my values? How do I want to live my life? And not be influenced by the way anyone else is living their life. How do I want to live my life? And as you tune into that and start taking action on that, that's how you'll begin to express your authentic truth. And that's how you begin to feel as if you're living your best life. Okay? So, I am doing something really awesome to help you guys really figure out what this is a little bit more of like, okay, well, how do I know what's out of alignment for me? Or how do I know, you know, where I'm kind of a little blocked? And for me, I talk about this all the time. I talk about the chakra system and how powerful the system is for self-reflection and personal growth. So what I've done is I've created these beautiful journal prompts for each of the 7 main chakras to help you see where you're out of alignment, be radically honest, and get to the truth, right? So what I'm doing is I'm turning this into a 7-day email like challenge. And so all you need to do if you want to join us, you can click the link in the description and sign up. We're going to be doing this live for the first time starting Tuesday, November 19th. But it should still be on my website if you're watching this later, and you can just sign up and get these journal prompts. But the idea for these are for you to tune in, okay? Because no one can tell you this answer, and that's really frustrating. It's like, well, tell me what the answer is, right? That's why we like turn to all these people all the time. But the best coach, the person who can help you the most is a person to help you tune in and get that answer from within. And so that's what I want to help you do. So every day for 7 days, you're going to get a journal prompt, and it's going to connect with one of your main chakras. And what I want you to do is just meditate for 5 or 10 minutes, and then write the journal prompt at the top of your journal, your beautiful journal, and just let it all out. And then you'll see what comes up. There's been a lot of people I've been giving these prompts to that have been making really incredible changes in their life that is bringing them closer to alignment and way more happiness. And these are the exact things that I did for myself to create this life that I live. I mean, I've been wanting to, it's been a dream of mine to, you know, live in the woods, live by water, work for myself, have my husband work for himself, be together all day, every day, work together, do work that I love, and I'm living it, you know? And it hasn't been easy, and it's taken a lot of like trial and error of like, oh, well, I thought that I wanted that kind of life. But looking back, I realized that I just wanted what people that I looked up to, I thought that I wanted the things that they wanted. But the more that I tuned in, I just wanted to learn from them and learn how to tap into my own authentic power and my own truth to see what it is that I want, right? And so that's like a process of really knowing yourself better, and that's what the chakras do for you, is they really help you to know yourself better, really, 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 really understand yourself and not be so influenced by things outside of you. So they're so powerful. They're so powerful. In fact, I'm even doing a retreat. I'm hosting a retreat, you guys. The next retreat, Zen Babe retreat, it's going to be here in the mountains, which is in Southern California, July 2020, and it's a chakra alignment retreat. So this is a full experience. It's like an immersion of experiencing balancing your chakras and like meditating and personal growth and developing yourself and really fully feeling what connection, alignment, sisterhood, healing up in these mountains feels like through balancing your chakras with nature. So it's going to be so incredible. And what I'm doing this time with this retreat is it's an experience leading up to the retreat. So if you want to come to that, we actually start your retreat prep in December all the way up until the retreat. Okay. And if you decide to join us, along the way, December, January, February, you can still join us with all of the prep work that we're doing. To prepare you of really, really understanding yourself, knowing yourself, healing, working through these things, that then when we come together at this retreat, it's like, oh my gosh, like so life-changing. I can't wait. So yeah, I wasn't going to talk about that, but I guess I needed to. So you can click all the infos and link below. But yeah, let me know what you think about that. And if you're interested in joining us. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, you guys. Let me know in the comments, what was your biggest takeaway? What was the biggest takeaway from this? And I'll leave you with this question. How can you be even more radically honest with yourself to create a life that you want to live? All right, see you next time. And don't forget to like and subscribe.